Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. I want to remind you we're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our official website, thestephennightshow.com. Don't forget our new Instagram, TSK underscore show. We had to create a new one because we got hacked. And Chike, what's your new Instagram? Because you had to create a new one too.
So because of branding purposes, I had to keep the name kind of the same. So it's The Real Absolutely Chike.
The Real Absolutely Chike. All right, so Felicia Rashad in a recent interview said that she doesn't understand why people don't want to watch the Cosby Show, the reruns. Obviously, Cosby was found guilty of being part of the whole Me Too movement. But then there's a discussion about like the Cosby Show versus like a R. Kelly. R. Kelly being a singular entity. I see why they canceled him after his allegations and even conviction. But do you think that the cast of the Cosby Show outside of Bill Cosby is suffering? Are you able to? Do you think the show should be able to run? People should be able to watch it because of the other castmates, as opposed to one person like R. Kelly. I understand people not want to play his music, but do you feel like that because Bill Cosby was over all of that, it all goes down because of his actions? Anil?
I think that it's unfair because they lose out on money and not being a part of all these, especially with like Netflix, which is bringing in a plethora of old black sitcoms. They're losing out on that's money. Mm-hmm. Those checks mean something, especially right now, and they're losing out on that. And to keep it, I'm going to say what Chike just said, to keep it a bean. How many Roman Polanski films are still out there?
Yeah.
How many, like the dude, the father from the father from Seventh Heaven, who got charged with like child something, and they were still playing Seventh Heaven, and that was okay. Yeah. But he was the father of that group, and he went to jail. I think he went to jail as well. But y'all still play Seventh Heaven. They still get checks from that. Mm-hmm. I don't think that it's fair because that's Bill Cosby, the person who got in trouble, not Heathcliff Huxtable, right? Who got in trouble, the fictional character, and that was just a symbol of a strong middle class family, and it's something that I feel like we need.
Chike?
So I want to add to that list of what Lania said. One of America's greatest icons is Elvis. They don't talk about how Elvis married Priscilla Presley when she was young. She was underage when he married.
Yeah, I think 14 or something.
But he's considered, he was considered an icon. He's considered an icon. And his estate still makes money off of that. Mm-hmm. So if anyone wants to watch The Cosby Show, this is my business. It's on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon and you can stream it. It's still playing. Good. I'm going to still watch because what The Cosby Show brought to culture was fun and education. And I would not deny my children or any children or anyone that wanted to take part of that from that. It was very valuable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you think of the other castmates, they had nothing to do with what from what we've read is that Cosby kept a very strict the set, in terms of education, and he had a standard for the castmates, and they did their job, because he got in trouble for doing something else. I don't think that they should be negatively impacted. I'm sure there will be some impact, obviously, but it's not on them, I don't think. And I think that it's not just one person here, it's a whole cast, like the guy who played Elvin, remember, he couldn't get a job. He was working at Trader Joe's, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, I definitely think that people should still be able to watch it. And like you said, with Netflix picking up all these black shows like Girlfriends and all that, yeah. All right, so I saw a meme, and I wanted to get you all's perspective. Renee, I'll start with you. It said, "Stop dating broke females. They won't date you if you are broke." What do you think about that?
Stop dating broke females. They won't date you if you're broke.
Because, we have the cliche that women go after men with money and they want the ballers. They want, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, then I ain't in that group because I like my men's to work, but I ain't,
Right.
I mean, how can I? I know I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm going to say this so it can be put in context. I ain't got six figures in my bank account. It's coming. It's coming.
Right. Yeah.
As long as I know that man is working the same way I'm working towards a common goal, we gonna be just fine. I mean, we can eat grilled cheese together. I'm okay with that. I can cook. It's all right. But the culture that we're in now, and I see a lot of it on social media with these broad, you gotta have money, you gotta be X, Y, and Z, but they got a mattress on the bedroom floor.
An air mattress.
It ain't even an air mattress. You got a pallet on somebody's floor. Right. You're not even in your own space. You're not even in a position. Your credit score is like below the toilet. So how you gonna have all these, requirements and stipulations when you're not even coming like that? And that's a problem for a lot of these people, because when they see on the internet, what they see is they see people faking the fraud. I think I spoke about this the other day. They perpetrating a fraud on the internet, and they're giving you this, this is what it is. And in real life, they driving a Pinto, or they walking and they ain't got no bus fare. Like that's what it is in real life, and they faking the funk. So boo, if we gonna struggle, that means we coming up together. I'm okay with that as long as you ain't crazy.
Right. It's all facts. Chike, what are your thoughts on that?
To each his own. I mean, if that's how you want to live, you get it how you live. Yep. But when you live life on the superficial, you tend to die by the superficial. Just saying. How good is the relationship if you're basing it all off of your income and what you can achieve from the other person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it should be based on the potential. You know what I mean? The potential. Obviously, we all know some people that aren't driven to do anything. Maybe that's not someone that's going to have that earning potential down the line, as opposed to someone that you see them grind, you see them put in the work, doing what they have to do in school, whatever. I think it should go off of that, not necessarily what a person actually has at that moment. You know what I mean? Because money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Yeah.
No, true story.
All right, well, our last story. So over the weekend on Saturday, which was 10/10/20, Cynthia Bailey and her new husband, they got married, Michael. They got married. Well, there was a little controversy before the wedding. So Cynthia had a bachelorette party, I believe it was in South Carolina, and they had some stripper there, and there were drinks flowing, everybody having a good time. So apparently when it was time to go to sleep, two of the housewives allegedly had a threesome with the stripper.
Oh.
And so no one said names, but Kenya Moore and Marlo Hampton both took to social media and subliminally addressed the rumors. Marlo Hampton was in her car playing "It Wasn't Me" by Shaggy, and Kenya Moore, she posted a picture outside of a park with a caption indicating it wasn't her. If that was your bachelorette party or your bachelor party, would you care if two of your friends slept with the stripper?
No. I mean, what you do is what you do. It ain't gonna be me. What you do is what you do. But it's funny. And he doesn't like to be called a stripper. It's Bolo, the entertainer. He is an entertainer. Bolo he's been doing that for a long time. And I just so happened to be on social media, and he put up a video, and Bolo said, "Listen, I'm a lot of things, but you're not gonna put no mileage on my PP. That ain't there." He was like, "I did not have nothing with nobody. Nothing went down." He was like, "Don't be putting no mileage on my thing." And it was so funny.
Don't put the mileage on it.
I think he been like dancing for like over 20 years.
Yeah. And he was also on that Vivica Fox reality show about the male entertainers. Yeah.
Yep.
Chike, would you care?
I could give a rat's. I mean, what you do with your doodads and whatnots is your business. But I will say this. shout out, congratulations, Cynthia.
Yeah, congratulations.
I argue a little bit how much of this is for show and how much of it isn't. You know, being as though they are on a reality show.
And they're filming. And they're filming right now.
And they're filming. How much of this is part of their narrative and the storyline? Yep. So, you know, it's fodder.
Because apparently they have a new woman on the cast this season. And then it was interesting because someone made a post about Portia. You know, Portia was engaged to Dennis and they're back and forth, you know, her daughter's father. But someone said, you know, sometimes she wears rings, sometimes she doesn't, some commenter. And Portia said, I've been single. So I think it's just adding fuel to the fire to who really did this. I'm sure it will play out in the season. But again, congrats to Cynthia and Michael and wish you all nothing but happiness. Lania, tell us again where they can keep up with you and follow all the wonderful things you're doing.
You guys can keep up with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Lania Love, LYNIA. And my website is www.lanialove.com, and you'll see everything relating to my podcast, to my production company, to my film, to the web series, everything I have going on. You guys can follow me. I do follow back, so I appreciate it.
Most definitely. And Chike, shout out your new IG one more time.
My new IG is the Absolutely Chike.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Coming soon. Facebook's coming soon.
Yes. Lania, thank you so much. As always, it's a delight having you on.
Thank you.
And Chike, I'll see you in movie reviews. I can't talk tonight for some reason. Movie reviews, and we'll be right back after this.